Hi, I'm Andy Velkme, CIPS. I'm the chair of the 2018 Northern Illinois Commercial Association of Realtors Commercial Global Business Network, as well as a member of the executive board as this year's secretary. I'm also the 2018 NYCAR Realtor of the Year. I participate in both local, state, and national realtor associations. I'm here to talk about how important it is to participate in such associations in order to grow your business from a local level into a global level. A great place to start your association involvement is on the local level. Each region has several options for such involvement. Personally, I'm very involved with the Northern Illinois Commercial Association of Realtors as a commercial real estate practitioner. But since I'm involved with them as a primary member, does not mean that I should not be involved in others as well. That being said, I'm a secondary member of the Chicago area of Realtors and the Main Street Organization of Realtors. The benefit one receives by being a member of multiple local associations is the advantage of meeting people from different geographies locally. As a member of the Chicago Association, I interact on a regular basis with realtors throughout the Chicagoland area. As a board member and a member of the Northern Illinois Commercial Association of Realtors, I also interact on a regular basis with more suburban and rural realtors as well. Having that ability to interact with both greatly increases the service that I can provide to my clients because I can actually help them through a vast geographic region. When living in such a dynamic and vibrant area as the Chicagoland suburbs and Chicagoland, taking advantage of the multiple options from an association standpoint has a huge upside. For instance, between Main Street and CAR and NYCAR, the vast amount of educational events, networking events, adventurous events, whether it be Autobahn racing or golf tournaments, gets multiplied. If you're only solely focused on one association, you get to miss out on a lot of very interesting things that could be beneficial to you both from an educational standpoint, as well as a pure entertainment standpoint or a networking standpoint. The key takeaway to start local, but don't think small, is that while you may be working with local realtors on different levels, whether it is with your primary association or with secondary associations, you want to build as many relationships as possible. The real estate business, and commercial real estate especially, is very relationship driven, and it's very important to know as many trusted, valued realtors as possible in order to expand your footprint. Starting on the local level in multiple organizations and associations is the recommended way of doing so.
So one of the great ways to help expand your business from local to global is to start in your local area, and that is become the expert. Get to know the mayors, the economic development corporations, understand the growth of your marketplace. So when you have that marketplace knowledge, you become the expert that outside buyers across the country or from around the world are going to seek out. You'll be able to save them time and energy knowing the process that the local municipalities need for either a purchase, zoning, building, or anything else that would add value to what they're seeking. From that point, once you are able to have those connections, you will find that sphere grows and grows much larger outside of the original sphere. Along those same lines is get involved in the local politics, not only understanding the growth and philosophies of different municipalities within your marketplace, but usually can volunteer your time to be on economic development boards, corporations, sometimes business leader input, think tanks. And all of these will both be a source of business in a referral standpoint because they know you're actively involved in their community, but also gives you the pulse of what's going on so that outside leaders or investors that do want to come into your marketplace know that you know exactly the direction of those local municipalities.
First off, let's start locally and think small. All right. When I first got into my own business, I started with the local chambers because the people there were immediately to my sphere of influence and to my company. And by participating there, I became known in town. As with any of the events or organizations that you participate in, I strongly encourage you to find something of your passion and lead. Okay? It's one thing to sit in a room of 40 or 50 people and sit in the middle or the back, and you'll learn to know people right around you. It's quite a different thing if you participate as a leader and sit or stand in front of the room, because now all of a sudden everybody is focused on you, who you are, what you do, and they develop a relationship with you. So no matter at what level, whether it's thinking small and starting with your local chamber or working on a regional or state or national level, I encourage you to find your passion and lead.